I guess it just depends on the dynamic of what they're saying. But because we get mad a lot and we say hurtful things like to people that we care about. We don't really mean it, but at that time it just makes sense to say because we trying to hurt them in that moment. But from like past experience, I would say yeah, that's probably like a time to run. Now that I'm looking at it, because um I just don't want to deal with someone that's like that. Like if you got to use what I told you that was like something that was painful for my past or whatever to try to use it to hurt me, then why would you want to hurt me like that? Like you could say something else or you could say whatever, but to bring up something that I told you and at a state that I was vulnerable is dead ass wrong.
Yeah, but I'm even taking from the vulnerable state. What if sometimes somebody might have actually did something, and then that person's reaction would be to the next person's reaction would be to hey, pussy ass da da, or you remember you did this, or you remember you did that. I think a lot sometimes how these situations come out too. People be hurt legitimately from somebody maybe cheating on them or doing something.
But that's different. You cheating on me, but the thing about it is, if you're gonna stick around and you're gonna say that I forgive you, then you don't have that ends that. You're not supposed to bring that up anymore either when you're hurt. Because if you forgave me, what you still bringing it up for? I understand we could talk about it, but don't get mad and then want to say, oh, da da. Like no. Like if it bothers you, I'm on okay because I did something to you that hurt you. I'll be okay with talking about it, but you're not gonna do that every time that you get upset.
But you do see what I'm saying? How sometimes this stuff may come out.
Yeah, because you be pissed off and then it all
Right.
hit you at once. And now I'm thinking about something that you did 7 years ago that I forgave you for, but I really ain't forgive you. I just wanted to still be around.
You think they still ain't forgive them? Maybe they did. Maybe they're just the new situation just done made the old situation just like damn.
Because if you forgave me, what you still bringing it up for?
Because I'm hurt. It still hurt. I might forgive you, but I still might still be hurt.
Okay, so at that point, how do you heal from that?
I heard you can't heal in the same place. That's what I heard.
So that means you never forgave them and you need to leave.
That's what I was just thinking. That's what I was thinking. Now that I know what I know now.
That's painful to deal with something and see something that hurts you every single day.
Facts.
Or like certain stuff like behavior or somebody that I was previously dealing with and we try to rekindle stuff or whatever and like little small things like I'm like like this reminded me of what we went through before, even if that's not what's going on. Like my mind is like, nah, that's what's going on because remember last time when he was doing this or he was moving like this what was going on. So I don't like at that point I don't think that would actually work because no matter how you break something, right, like a vase or whatever, and you try to put that bitch back together, is it ever gonna be put back together perfectly? No. So like it's always gonna be a missing piece here and a missing piece there, and eventually if you didn't put it back together good enough, it'll fall back apart. So once you break trust, that's it. Like you could try to piece it back together all you want to, but it'll never be perfect. Again, something in the back of your mind is always gonna say, what if? Or you know what I'm saying? He acting like this because this is what's going on. So I don't know, like maybe counseling, because trying to fix it on your own ain't gonna work.
Yeah, and you're right too. And I think that's got a lot to do with why a lot of people just jump from relationship to relationship because I feel like first of all they're not putting in the work to make the relationship last over a long period of time anyway. Because a lot of people get in a relationship, but then a lot of people get in relationships not realizing or not even wanting to work. That shit is work. Being in a relationship with the same person every day, all day, that shit work. You constantly got to do certain things. It ain't just you laying around. No, you actually got to make sure you got to treat that person like you treated them when they first met, and they evolve. So you got to like, you can't just get stagnant. And I think a lot of times
That
when people
honeymoon phase be gone, then you really get that person who they really are, and then that's when you got to realize: do I really like this person? Do I
right,
love them? Can I love them at their worst? Because baby, it's gonna be some days when we at our worst. Like,
right,
then we
and
gotta know how far. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of us have quote unquote this healing spirit that we want to heal everybody and fix everybody and all this stuff. But a person that don't want to fix themselves or don't feel like you're worth fixing themselves for, don't see anything wrong with them, you will kill yourself trying to change that person or mold them into whatever you
facts.
want them to be.
Facts. And I think what happens is, I think once they get to the point where the relationship is broken, a lot of times nowadays, back in the days, Big Mama and Big Daddy, what I mean, they went through their little shit, but they
And
stuck it
they
out.
have 5,000 friends on Facebook or Instagram or whatever that they can run to. And you know what I'm saying? It's easy to meet somebody that's can quote unquote replace your person at any given time. Because guess what? She looked like she perfect.
Facts.
I
Facts.
done studied you enough to know that when you put these statuses up about what you don't like about your girlfriend or whatever, I know exactly how to come in and portray that I'm better than what you got at home.
Mm-hmm.
You get over here with me and then shit going on. Like,
Nothing. Nothing. And that's what people don't realize. The grass ain't always green on the side. The grass is
but
greener where
even
you.
if it is, say it is, say it, she everything that she said she got all this stuff going on. But like how you know what I'm saying, okay with stepping out with this person who may have been with you through things where it wasn't all good.
Facts.
Like so that you know what I'm saying, instead of wanting to meet this person at their worst or help them up at their worst, you want to move on to something that you find quote unquote, when I say perfect for you, that's BS.
Facts. Facts. And I think a lot of people jump from relationship to relationship because they feel like the relationship is broken to the point to where, like you said, it's never gonna be put back together again. And I have actually experienced those type of situations where I might have did something or my partner might have did something. It's done been both ways in different relationships. And for you do feel that way. You do feel like when some shit happens or some shit ain't right, you be like, oh, that motherfucker doing this or that motherfucker doing that. It's like
Mm-hmm.
you still remembering the remnants of what had happened to you prior. That's probably that you still heard from. But like you say, you don't want to leave. You don't want to give up on it. But you really hurting yourself staying
Sticking
in the situation.
around.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
When you
And the
you know
more
what
you
I'm
put
saying?
up with, the more you put up with, the less respect someone has for you.